Hey, ARESxGOD here, and it's time to talk about the ending of Megalo. It has been an amazing journey. This sequel has given me more than enough enjoyment, entertainment, feelings about everything, dealing with so many serious stuff, and we finally have the final episode or the final round. Man, I just wanted more, especially about the fight, and I'll talk more about that. But before that, I would love to hear from you guys what you think about the episode and everything. How was the series so far? So let's get into this episode and talk about it. Now, we finally have the fight. Everything starting, the climax, so to say, everybody watching, even the people from the settlement from where Chief was, they saw the gear, Joe versus Mac, everybody else was in the arena there. Now, besides the fight, we had a bunch of stuff happening outside of the ring, so to say. Yukiko is there to talk with Takuma. She finally has all of the full information. She got it from his assistant. I knew she was gonna spill the beans, so to say. She finally gives her the true data, and they get into it. I'll talk more about it. Now, as for the fight, before we start, we finally have Mac seeing the hummingbird on Joe's gear, remembering that story. Now, there's no connection between him and Chief, just kind of like kindred souls, both of them crossing the sea, knowing about that story. There's no bigger connection the way I thought. I'm sorry about that, but I honestly got so excited about this series. Is so good, and we finally have their fight. Started clashing, swapping blows, and the beginning of the fight was so good with their hands crossing each other. Gotta give props, the art style, the sound quality, the soundtrack, so good on this series. And they started trading blows. Like I said, the round one ends very fast, kind of on equal grounds, so to say. Yuri gives Joe some pointers, get closer for a hook. Joe actually manages to cut him on the eyebrow over there a bit, the same way as the Liu fight. But throughout the fight, honestly, I feel like they cut a bit too much. They didn't put so much emphasis on the fight. I feel like we're watching a bit too much of the outside stuff, honestly, and we see everything that happened before the fight more than the actual fight. Don't get me wrong, I still love the episode. The ending kind of tied everything up, but I do have some issues with it, so to say. We see that Mac asked Yoshimura to be there to stop if he goes into Mac time, to stop the match, not to take any risks. Sachi also had the same conversation with Joe before this episode. If anything goes wrong, he's instantly gonna throw the towel. We have them fighting a bit more. Mac starts bleeding again from that cut, and this is where things are kind of getting a bit hairy, especially for Joe, because Mac almost catches him with a huge uppercut. Just by the skin of his teeth over there, Joe manages to get away, but he still faints. I think he had one of those panic attacks, or I don't know how to call it, seizures or something along those lines, from all of the painkillers he has had. He still is not in a full fighting shape, dealing with everything. Mac is also in a very bad condition with the chip. Both of them shouldn't be in the ring, let's be honest. And he actually goes down, and we have Sachio, his voice being the one that makes him get back up, focuses him on his voice over there. Now, like I said, they kept talking from the ring and outside of the ring what was happening. Now, Yukiko won, and I gotta give her mad props for everything she has done this episode and throughout leading here. She was prepared to leak the truth, take all of the consequences. But she also wanted to make a deal with Sakuma, and also from Mac, because they want him to let go of the best license, and they will not go public with what he has done and everything he has put them through. But I still wanted him to get at least one punch in the face. Honestly, he deserves one, a huge, a big one, just to make me feel better for how much of a scumbag is and was also. Now, back in the ring, we have Joe kind of returning the favor in a way, knocking Mac down with a huge hit over there. And throughout the fight, it felt like they were just trading back and forth. Neither of them was winning convincingly. We have Mac being down. He also has vision, so to say, remembering something, determined to fight and be himself, not rely on that Mac time. And he actually starts getting better. And we have everybody else watching the match. Even Liu, I was happy to see Liu again. He felt the fire into him, wanted to go back into the ring. Even his trainer wanted. The match kind of inspired a lot of people. And we have them back into the fight. Joe going for full body hits over there. Him getting hit back. Mac starts being focused a lot more. Joe actually starts seeing a bit of Chief into Mac, remembering his will to fight also. So both of them enjoying the match to the fullest, bringing their best they could in the condition they had. And like I said, Mac was actually fighting as the same performance as he was in Mac time without losing his consciousness or blacking out. What was her name? I forgot her name. Yoshimura, Sakuma's assistant, made that point. That he was doing the best he could without going into Mac time, having the same performance. Now, this is where we have the fight kind of ending, because Sachio throws the towel. He felt like Nambu was there for him, telling him, you make the choice. And we have Mac winning the match. Now, honestly, I don't know. Like I said, the fight was a bit anticlimactic, so to say, because both of them enjoyed the fight. It was great. Neither of them should have been in the ring, and I understand this. It makes perfect sense with not risking their lives, both of them surviving, not having any major damage besides everything else they had to deal with after the fight. But I still wanted that fight to be, I don't know, a bit more, or focus a bit more on the fight. Honestly, have somebody winning convincingly, but we didn't get that. We got the safe ending, so to say, with Sachio throwing the towel, and we have a winner, and this is Mac. Now, after the fight, we have Yukiko making a public statement, taking responsibility. She even wants, I gotta give her a lot more credit for this, she wants to fix best and start making the best technology and the gear technology open source, as in available for everybody. Don't need a license to work with it or need it. So it's gonna help a lot of people moving forward. Sakuma still facing legal issues. I think somebody leaked everything that has happened, and I think Yukiko stepped down. She made the woman that was with her, I honestly can't remember her name. She's the president now, so I think she definitely still took responsibility for everything that has happened. Now, everybody getting their happy ending in a way. We have Sachio gonna follow his dream to be a mechanic and slash engineer, hopefully. All of them enjoying everything, spending time together. Mac also with his family, Joe with the kids and the people at Team Nowhere over there. Liu started training and therapy again. Yoshimura actually started teaching. Mikio was proud of her. Joe gave his bike to Sachio. We didn't have Nambu being there in spirit, so to say, at the end. I was glad to see Nambu again. And honestly, I love the ending, but I also wanted more out of the fight. I have conflicting feelings. I'm happy both of them survived. I even got a bit emotional towards the ending, but I'm curious. I'm actually very, very curious what you guys think about the series overall, like I said at the beginning, and especially now about the fight. Did you guys wanted more out of the fight, or is it that just me? Are you happy with the way it ended? Like I said, I'm both happy and a bit frustrated in a way, for lack of a better word. Honestly, I don't even know how to put it into words, how I'm feeling about the way the fight happened in this episode. Now, overall, it has been such a good series, dealing with so many serious stuff, everything. We didn't even need this sequel, so to say, and we got more than pleasantly surprised. At least I did. I can't recommend you guys watch this series more than I have already. So let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about the series, the episode, and everything. As always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get latest videos on the series that I follow. So I'll see you again in the next one. Megalo box has been an amazing journey. Have a good one. Bye bye.